Good morning, guys. Today is Wednesday. I haven't vlogged since I came back home from our trip. I hope you guys enjoyed the vacation videos. I wanted to get a couple out, but also I know vacation videos can get kind of repetitive and stuff like that. So between my channel and Jason's channel, there was a couple of videos between the two of us. I hope you guys check those out. Coming home was way more stressful than anticipated, so this week has not been as, it just hasn't been what I anticipated it to be, therefore I haven't vlogged or really updated you guys. For full details on what the stressors were, you guys can check that video out on Jason's channel. I'm not gonna rehash everything because it just gets me fired up. You know how sometimes when what's wrong, you ask someone what's wrong, you start talking about it and you start getting fired up while you talk about it? I still feel that way about this situation, so go check out Jason's channel. You can find it there, find all those details. But I wanted to do a video today. I'm not sure if it's just gonna be kind of like life updates with Kara or if I'm gonna do a more focused topic because I have a list of plenty of topics to do with you guys. I feel very behind. I know the dietitian talks are highly recommended. I will have some of those coming. However, I do want to say for those of you wondering well girl, why haven't you just done one? They take me a little bit of time to do. I want to make sure I do research on a topic and feel well educated on a topic to give you guys my best opinion and kind of break down the science for you. So it's not just like I can pick a random topic off of my head. Science is ever changing, so what I learned in college 10 years ago isn't up-to-date information anymore. You know, if I look for research papers, I try to look for the most current research, which tends to be within the past 10 years, but that just means what I learned in school is now likely out of date. And not that science, the basics of science necessarily change, but as you know, new research happens and different opinions happen and we change our thought process. So anyways, I will have dietitian talks coming. I would love for some topic ideas below. In terms of getting back on the post-vacation bandwagon, Jason's been helping me get back on track this week with making my food, which has been great, but I will say coming back home from Punta Cana, my stomach, I went from having, alright, this is gonna be a little TMI situation right here, but I was having constipation issues for a while, and then I got a little case of Punta Cana, and I've had some GI issues on the other end of the spectrum and making me a little nauseous and stuff. So traveling home, my body was just ugh. With the extra day of traveling too, I definitely didn't eat normal. I wasn't eating great the last couple days of the trip, eating fast food. I feel gross from it. I feel disgusting. And so coming back home, you would think it'd be super easy to just get back on track and be motivated after feeling puffy and bloated. At least I thought for me it was gonna be, and it's actually found to be a little bit challenging the past 2 days. So to keep it real with you, which I always do, I should just lie, I should just not say anything. No, the past couple days I've just basically ate and tracked but not necessarily followed set macros, just kind of getting myself back to normalcy. I was really excited to be home and eat my own food and know what was in my food, and there was some heavy oils going on in Punta Cana, and so it's been good to just get home and kind of get back to knowing what I'm putting in my body. So for me that was that's how I'm justifying it. That was step one for me, is just getting home and getting back on a normal schedule. And so today being Wednesday is my goal to just follow my macros previously set going into the trip. So I know I've gained weight. I haven't stepped on the scale because I don't feel like I've really lost the puffiness. Plus I haven't been so consistent, haven't been as consistent as I want to be. I knew I'd gain weight on the trip. I was totally good with that. So I'm gonna wait and just do a full check-in this upcoming weekend, and I can update you guys then if you happen to care where things are at and what my goals are physique-wise. But yeah, in terms of eating, today's gonna be pretty much kind of a day one for me getting back on track post-vacation. So I'll share some of my tips on that. And tip number one is drinking lots of fluids, which I've been trying to do this week. So the one thing I've been doing is just filling up a big shaker bottle, or if you have a bigger bottle, this is 26 ounces. I've been doing this with cold water and just some organic lemon juice, more so not because I'm doing a faster detox. I know Nikki Blackheader just did a day fast. I'm not doing anything like that, but lemon does have detoxifying properties, but I'm not even doing it for that either. The reason why I'm doing it is just for a little bit of flavor, because I don't know, I just haven't found, even though I've felt dehydrated, I haven't like had the urge to drink as much water like I normally do. So I find myself even needing to get back on track with my normal fluid intake. So adding a little lemon juice to it has been a really nice change for flavor, and I don't want to overdo the artificial sweeteners, but those are always other tips I give people. If you're struggling with drinking water, is find something new that flavors your water, that makes it taste good and makes you want to drink it. So if you're just not motivated to drink plain water, add in some fruit. I love cucumber water, so putting fresh cucumbers in your water, add some lemons, limes, strawberries, whatever, or get some Mio or like Crystal Light or whatever, and flavor it up if you need to. Have an extra scoop of branch chains and like super dilute it. Just find some of those ways to make things taste good so that you enjoy it. You know, otherwise you're not gonna do it. So for me, we're gonna drink lots of fluid today and get back on track, get back on the straight and narrow of a set protocol for macros. So that's the game plan for right now. I am heading to work. Let's hope Bruce is still in there. Bruce the Moose. Life update number 1. I'm living with a moose who's a spaz. Not joking on that, you guys. 5-month vet visit yesterday. Dude weighed in at 76.2 pounds. So he's officially a moose. And he's officially a spaz, I believe, because he was used to Jason's parents being here, I think, and having constant attention. So like our morning routine's a little bit disrupted, and he really wants mommy time that I'm struggling to give him right now. Update number 2. I'm not sure if anyone's gonna notice, but I'm actually shooting this video with my new vlogging camera, which is pretty much the same as my last one. It's the Sony RX100V. I previously used the 4 since I started vlogging, which really hasn't been that long. Not a ton of differences in this camera. Biggest thing I would say for any people looking into the camera to purchase it is that it's supposed to focus a little bit quicker, so let me know if you notice any difference in clarity and things like that. But mine was ready to shit the bed. I think it had dropped too many times. The little shutter thingy wasn't opening. And so now with Jason vlogging too, he can use it, or it's like a backup camera. So got a new camera to start the day for you guys. So I had to do an outfit change because luckily I looked in the mirror before I left and realized Bruce had jumped on me and I had like dirt and all kinds of good stuff on me, so hence the outfit change. Also happens to be an Orange Monster kind of Wednesday, so that's going down. I've missed these. I missed having them. I basically took vacation off of like pre-workouts and stuff like that. I drank lots of coffee because the coffee there was so super titties. It was amazing. I love the milk. I keep saying gracias to people too. Like now that I'm back home, I'm just used to being like gracias. But I know no Spanish whatsoever, so that was a hot mess. I did want to mention real quick, I just posted on my Instagram this photo of Jason and I've mentioned this in, I think, another video, but we're going to be going to Ohio. I can't remember where, I'll have to look, but Mark is doing this huge fundraiser, Real Weights for Real Heroes, and doing like donations for the Semper Fi Fund, and that is going to be August 19th. Jason and I will be there for the weekend, I believe, and Mark's got all the details on his Instagram, so we'll make sure to link that, but it's going to be a really great event with lots of cool people attending and just a great fundraiser. So I just want to let people know, being up here in Syracuse, I'm always down to meet up with anyone, so that's always there. However, I know I'm not located near a lot of people, so Ohio tends to be a common area, so a common area. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I need caffeine. But I guess what I'm saying is if you're gonna be in the area or can be in the area and wanna come, hang out, meet up, work out, do whatever, this is a great opportunity too. So I hope to see you guys there. If you are planning on coming, let me know down in the comments or on my Instagram or whatever. That way I know you guys are coming. Thought I'd do a quick check-in with you guys. I'm taking a little lunch break, which I hadn't planned on taking because today has been so busy, just like going non-stop. So in times like that, it's hard to like break yourself away and like justify taking a break when you have so much work to do. It feels overwhelming, but at the same time, I feel like I do a better job and I'm more efficient and productive if I can take a small break and like step away and get a fresh set of eyes. Otherwise, sometimes you just get bogged down and feel bitter and you're not as productive. So it actually got really nice out in Syracuse, so I'm gonna throw on my walking sneakers and go for just like a little 20-minute walk around the block, get some fresh air, and then head back. After work now, and I am at the gym, Metro Fitness, if you happen to care, and I'm going to get in some cardio right now, post-work. As tired as I am, as kind of crummy as I feel, had such a busy day, you know, with getting back on track or post-vacation, or for anyone that's feeling unmotivated, you just have to get yourself back in a routine or get yourself doing something that sounds good to you and you enjoy. So for me, I like weightlifting, but it's not to say that I don't get unmotivated by it, and cardio kind of goes on and off for me, but lately I've really been enjoying running, and I've been really like appreciative for being able to run, and I like what it does for my mind and my mentals. I like just being able to run, and either sometimes I space out and I'm in my own head, or, you know, I watch YouTube, or sometimes I watch like movies and stuff while I run, depending on how long I'm running for. It just always puts me in a good mood, and if I feel like I finished a work day or whatever you're doing, and if I feel like I have some like bottled up stress that I'm not dealing with, because sometimes, a lot of times, that's how I tend to channel things. I don't talk about them, I just kind of let it bottle up inside me until I burst and break out in tears of some sorts. But running really is therapeutic for me on that level, whereas weightlifting, I love it, but it doesn't necessarily have that kind of value to it for me mentally. But running really does it for me, where after I'm done, I feel like I'm like refreshed and re-energized. And yeah, I think it's a love it or hate it thing. Not everyone enjoys running. I am lucky that I enjoy running, and I'm appreciative that I am able to run. So that's the take I'm taking on it, and that's my game plan for cardio this evening, is to go in there and run. So when you see me, I'll probably be all sweaty with my hair pulled back, but just find something you enjoy doing. Like when I was on vacation, all the music just reminded me of Zumba class, and I haven't done Zumba in years, and I loved it, and it never felt like, oh, I have to go to the gym tonight. It was like, I can't wait for Wednesday evening, because that's when I go to Zumba and, you know, dance my little tush off, and I loved it and burned a crap ton of calories. You had fun. You kind of had that group atmosphere where you like networked with other people and, you know, had some relationships with other people in there, and it was just a nice experience. So, you know, it doesn't have to be Zumba for you. It doesn't have to be running for you. It's just about finding something that excites you. Finding something that doesn't feel like work, that doesn't feel like a chore. It should feel easy. It shouldn't feel like something that you have to go do. And I'm not saying it's always going to be easy and fun and lovely, but, you know, if you can find something you're passionate about and you really enjoy, it's not going to feel like cumbersome to have to go do it. So for me, I used to love doing like Zumba and Turbo Kick classes, and like if something got in the way of me being able to do those classes, it like ruined my mood. And it wasn't due to like being obsessed with exercise, it was just those classes were so fun for me. I really enjoyed them. So shoot, I think I just decided I need to go back and start doing some of those classes, except they only offered them at the YMCA, and I don't really want to be a member there, so that's kind of why I stopped them, in case you're wondering. But anyways, gonna go run now, if you hadn't figured that out. Finished my workout, had a really good workout, could have worked out longer, but I also miss Bruce and Jason, want to get home. But I came outside to the parking lot and just kind of wanted to show you guys how empty it is. Like, this is the parking lot, so that gives you an indication of how busy the gym was tonight. But that's part of why I go to this gym in particular, because it is like a smaller gym. They only have so much equipment there. I can usually make most things work, but there is some stuff they don't have. But I like that it's a small gym and I can just get in, not talk to anyone, do my workout, and be out the door. So that's what I'm gonna do. I am back home now. Got the squad here with me in the living room. We were just chilling. It's time to take the baby blocker.
The baby blocker?
Hey! Bruce is like, no, Ma, make some babies.
Fuck no. He's the baby.
He is the baby. So this is gonna conclude the vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed, and keep checking back for more.